So I think we're ready to circle back around to Taurus. I guess I'm going to use these. I don't know. All right. Or am I going to use Gilded? I don't know. All right. Let's get this started. Okay. All right. We're going to do Gilded. I'm getting the guilt trip here. All right. Gilded for Taurus. King of Pentacles and Temperance. Okay. A friend of mine made that for me a long time ago. Very nice lady. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What do we have for the week ahead? What do we have for the week ahead? What is in store for our lovely Tauruses, our beautiful bulls? Sun, Moon, Rising. Sun, Moon, Rising. Of course, these readings are going to be for every sign. So if they resonate with you and you don't have those three, but you have Taurus in your chart regardless. But if you don't have Taurus in your big three, which people call Sun, Moon, and Rising, but it still resonates with you anyway. Okay. Could even be for a crosswatcher. All right. So if the reading sounds like it resonates with you, take it. Everything and every part of this reading may not resonate with you. Okay, just keep that in mind. We have to have some level of discernment here to know which is yours and which isn't. There's that Temperance again, and there's the Eight of Swords. Okay. There's the Devil at the bottom of the deck, and there's that King of Pentacles again. Okay. Keep in mind that if this reading makes no sense, if it makes no sense whatsoever, don't waste precious energy trying to figure it out. It's not your reading. It's okay. Every reading doesn't have to be yours. If you want to stick around to get some level of insight or anything like that, or even just a little bit of wisdom, or even just entertainment, welcome. But keep in mind that if there is any confusion whatsoever, if everything I'm saying makes no sense and you're like, this doesn't make any sense. If it makes no sense, it's because the reading isn't yours. You actually wasted all of your time trying to make sense out of something that isn't even yours. Okay? We have to have some kind of discernment. We have to have it. All right. Anyway, let's get started. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. The week ahead, Taurus. Ooh, Star. I have to cover it up because it's a little bit of... the pictures are a little bit revealing. Okay. Let's have a look at this, shall we? There is a blue jay in this picture. I have to say, I've never realized... That's interesting. Okay. Creativity. Creator. Somebody is creating. Somebody is working with the creator. Okay. Now this blue jay here, I recently saw about blue jays where they mean something in particular. I can't think of what it is. Stand by. Okay, there's a lot of different meanings here. However, the big thing that I keep seeing here is confidence. Blue jays in general, specifically. I keep seeing the word strength, confidence, in all of these interpretations. Intuition, inspiration, inner peace, loyalty, devotion, faithfulness, awareness, intuition. Somebody has trickery here. A message of hope from a loved one to those in need of a positive jostle in the right direction. Communication. I keep seeing confidence. I keep seeing it. Okay. So, what does this mean for you? All right. Okay. Let's break this down. Have confidence in your guidance and into your intuition. Sometimes we, may not think that we're on the right path or we're not doing the right thing. Maybe if we're not producing results immediately, or something's happening, or something doesn't feel right. Sometimes we're moving in the right direction and all of a sudden something runs dry and we're just kind of like, what am I doing? You kind of like, you lose your spunk, you lose something kind of like falls off. Well, have confidence, okay? Sometimes, sometimes the brain needs a break. Sometimes your guide maybe needs a break. Energy is energy, yes, but everything kind of gets depleted after a while. Okay, everything needs a rest. Maybe that could mean you need rest. You need to take a break. You need to get up and get some fresh air. Okay. I don't know why I want to say smoke break, because I don't think you should be doing that, but maybe that's what it is. Maybe you need like take a break. Okay. Have confidence that what you're doing is what you're supposed to be doing. Once in a while, you're going to have like these little moments where you're just like, okay. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Okay? Your internal guidance. Sun. Something could be telling you about, maybe a little bit of an issue with your health. Maybe you're having some sort of a problem or something like that. Maybe you're regretting something that you did, something that you ate. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe there's something, just know that whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to be okay. And whatever it is, it's going to go away. If you're having fog, confusion, or anything like that, it's going to clear eventually. These things just happen. Okay. This 5 of Cups. Yeah. There could be something specifically that is causing a minor irritation. Okay. And you may not want to give it up. I mentioned smoking. It doesn't have to be smoking for everyone, but it could be something, anything that is not good for you, anything that is not healthy for you. Okay? Somebody could actually be getting a wake-up call. If you're feeling a certain way, if you're feeling kind of funny when you eat, I keep getting something about eating or ingesting. Okay? It could be something that whenever you're around something happens, and it could cause your heart to flutter. It can cause, your, confusion, some achiness or something like that. Even if it's a person, maybe when you're around a certain person, things get confused, things get clumsy, you get clumsy, something in your energy, something in your space. You ever have this? Okay, example, you ever have this where everything is going very, very good, you're taking care of things, and then you have somebody that, generally doesn't have things going on very, very well in their life. They come by for a visit. Next thing you know, all hell breaks loose in your life. Now you're cluttered, you're clumsy, you're doing all this stuff. People's energy, even if they're not trying to be harmful or anything like that, I mean, just their energy can leach onto yours, and it can cause, a little bit of chaos. Okay? So sometimes we need to take certain people in certain amount of doses. Okay? But there's definitely something that you're going to have to be leaving behind. Okay? And I feel like a lot of this has something to do with your health. It could even be something that you're drinking. Okay? Give me more on this 5 of Cups here. You don't want to let it go, but, Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this Queen of Swords in reverse. I stopped it. Oh, well, it is what it is. Ace of Cups. Bottom line. Something's not healthy for you. Bottom line. This right here looks like it's a person. I'm getting... I don't want to say that. I like to stress that a lot of times tarot can, and even like, visions and stuff like that can be very dramatic. And it really may not be that dramatic. Okay. And I'm going to say this. This to me, and I don't have certain cards that would actually say, yes, definitely, that's it. They need to watch themselves around this person. I only see a half of that. So how this is showing itself to me, even though I don't have all the cards that would indicate it, or even the full guidance is saying, yes, it's what it is. To me, this looks like somebody is poisoning you. Okay? And this does not have to be literal. It can be metaphorical. All right? And again, I don't have certain cards that would indicate, yes, somebody's trying to poison you. You need to get out of there because your life's in danger. I don't see that. I don't see that. However, this can be very metaphorical, as though somebody's energy is very toxic to you. Okay? You may care very much about this person. You may have actually tried to help this person. You may have done anything that you could. Maybe something. However, that energy has been dragging you down. It has been pulling you down, and you're going to have to limit yourself around, a particular person. It could also be that whenever this person comes around, you smoke with them. You don't smoke any other time, but when they're around, now you're chain smoking because you guys talk so much. Or when you guys are around each other, you're drinking or eating something that you shouldn't be eating. Okay? In general, I feel like this is, there's something about this person that is very, very poisonous to you. Okay? This could be as simple as gossip. Okay? On the other hand, let's look at it from a different angle or a different perspective. This person could come around and be very much a friend of yours, and they're there, yada, yada, yada. But when they come around, they may be watching you, seeing what you have, watching you coming and going. And if you do something, or they might be like, hey, I need this person. And they're going I know that they're home, I'm going to come by. I'm just going to kind of barge in on them, because I need something from them. And I'm going to go, whenever I need something from them, I go to them. So they could be trying to do something in order to kind of catch you, even if you're trying to avoid somebody. Even if you recognize this, and then you might try to avoid them. I feel like this person has a bit of an angle. There's something about this person. It's a little bit, you may care about them. Maybe they've been there for you a lot, but maybe there's a reason why that happens. Okay. So, something to think about. Could somebody be moving, losing their home? Somebody could be moving or losing their home. Tower came out sideways. You got the Nine of Swords that came out in the upright, but then the Tower kind of came out a little bit. It went a little wonky. That's all it is. I feel like somebody only comes around when they need something from you. I don't necessarily know that this person likes you very much. You may have very good intentions, and maybe you try to do good things for them, or maybe you try to, but they don't quite see it the same way. It's like, a lot of times people don't want to know the truth about themselves. People don't want to get better. People don't want to, they don't want to do better. They just want to be comfortable in their, whatever. That's all. That's basically it. Now this person, I feel like this person does something. Somebody really could be like getting kicked out or something like that. Somebody's power could be going out. Now, something could definitely happen. So this could actually be literal, where something happens where somebody hasn't been very, very, and I'm not going to say that this only happens to bad people, because bad things happen to good people too. They do all the time. Okay? They just do. It's just accidents, they just happen. And a lot of times maybe it's not so much the fact that, everybody that's bad things happen to. Good things happen to bad things happen to good people. And that's basically specifically to see how much it's there in place to show the good person who the real people are around them. Okay? It's not that God wants to punish a good person. Sometimes there's a bad person around a good person. And God's like, I want you to get away from that person. Okay? We know that if we did harm to the bad person, that you will just be there to help the bad person. However, you'll know if this bad person that we want you to get away from is bad, and the only way that you're going to see that is if something bad happens to you, and this person does not help you or does something else, and there's some, so it's like that. Does that make sense? Okay. We have to get out of this idea that, you know, bad things only happen to bad people, because there's a lot of good people that bad things happen to. So it's totally false to even have that idea. Okay. It's the second time I saw that Lover's card. It could be a Gemini energy, and this is a Mars energy. So this can be Scorpio and Aries. And those are energies. I'm not saying that those are people. I'm not picking on those people. I don't like when you know, you know, I've always disliked, you know, the whole thing about doing zodiac signs, because people get so fixated on it. It doesn't matter how many people are just conditioned. People are just basically conditioned now to kind of like be that way, but you know, it is what it is. All right. 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. All right. So something could definitely happen or transpire, and it's going to show you the real people in your life. And I feel like as soon as something is kind of realized, you'll be able to kind of move away from something and clear your energy, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to like almost like step up your game. Okay, is kind of what I'm getting with this. I don't feel like you're going to be placed in a position to be bad guy. You know, a lot of times we get placed in a position where I'm just going to have to, I have to. You don't want to, but you have to. You have to be the bearer of bad news. You have to be the jackass. You have to be the mean one. Even though you don't want to, sometimes you just got to. Sometimes we're forced into these situations where it's just like, you know what, I don't want to do this, but I got to do it. I got to do it. Okay. Something is going to keep you from having to get into that situation, because it's almost like something doesn't want you to be in that energy. Okay. So I feel like with whatever this is, something is going to happen. There is something around you or someone around you, whatever this is, however it manifests. The universe is going to come in and be able to rip it away from you. I don't necessarily know that it's going to be dangerous or anything like that. I just feel like it's time for something to finally, it's time for you to finally have some relief. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And I feel like there's going to be a guide or someone that's around you that's actually helping you in this situation. Okay? So you don't want to be the bad guy. I feel like the universe literally is going to do your heavy lifting for you. Okay? And I don't feel like anyone's going to be hurt or injured or anything like that. At least I don't think so. But I feel like something's going to happen where, you know, something around you that's not good for you will be removed off of your path, because it's time. Okay? And that's it. Before I let this go, tell me about this Queen of Cups here. What is this? Queen of Cups. 6 of Wands. There's 4 of Wands. You know, it's interesting because I feel like it's time for like somebody else to come into your life. Okay? I feel like it's time for you or something else to come into your life. So if this is something about, you know, food, diet, or something like that, or a different way of living, or a different lifestyle, there could be somebody that comes into your life who could be a trainer, you know, and that maybe actually cares about you. Something, you know, like that. Or I'm not seeing doctor. I'm just seeing like something like, I'm literally getting trainer. Okay. Or, if this is, you know, let's say this is a friend, there's room being made, you know, to bring in somebody else. You know, if somebody's being evicted from an apartment, you know, maybe, you know, whatever. And maybe it's time for a new person to come in, and maybe you make friends with a new person. Maybe could it be romantic? It's possible, because we do have the Ace of Cups here, but I don't necessarily see it like that. Okay? I don't necessarily see it like that. Okay? But we do have this 4 of Wands here. So something is going to be happening to basically move things along. Okay? And I feel like what I'm getting is, you know, even though it will be uncomfortable for at least one person is going to be a little bit of discomfort. In the long run, it's going to work out better for them also. Okay? That's what I'm getting. In the long run. That's what I got. The Creator's coming in to help you with a situation. Okay. Literally, it's literally somebody could have been like, you know, please God, tell me, what can I do? Literally, somebody could have been doing something like that. And now that I'm thinking about it, looking back, it literally, I just got that. It's almost like somebody was like praying for something different, you know, praying for someone to leave. And even this kind of reminds me of that too. So well, you can't see this picture, but this is Gilded Tarot Royale. If you wanted to pull up the star card from Gilded Tarot Royale, just see what it looks like. That's what I got. I'm leaving it there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. All right, Taurus, good luck. Have a good week. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Why don't you hit the like button for me? Give me a follow. Or why don't you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. That's it. Good luck, and I will see you soon.